Hello guys, in this video I'm going to share with you guys what Packet Tracer is all about, and I'm going to walk you guys through the step-by-step guide on how you can actually enroll yourself into the Introductions to Packet Tracer short course provided by CISCO Networking. The Packet Tracer is an exciting network design, simulations and modeling tools that allows you to develop your skill set in networking, cybersecurity, as well as the Internet of Things. The Packet Tracer also allows you to model complex systems without the needs of dedicated equipment. It is also used across numerous CISCO Academy courses to help develop and access the skill set necessary for successful completions of the courses. So without further ado, let's get started. So once you are landed on this blackboard, right, so what you need to do is just scroll down to sessions 11, right, workshop 1, Introductions to Packet Tracer. Okay, so once you open up this folder, you're going to see this document, Introduction to Packet Tracer. Okay, so if you open up this document, right, you're going to see a list of instructions. So basically here, this is some brief introductions about this Packet Tracer, and then you're going to see that here I also indicated that you will be awarded 10 marks for your module, right, based on the quiz 1 that you have done in this netacad or Introduction to Packet Tracer, right. So this course is going to have 2 quizzes, but you just need to complete the first quiz that will eligible you for the 10%. Okay, so of course the 10% will be based on the marks that you get in your quiz 1 in netacad. Okay, so of course in addition to that, right, students will get a certificate of completions when they complete or clear the Introductions to Packet Tracer, which is the basic one, the first one, right, that is the first one. The second one, right, Introduction to Packet Tracer, IoT, and also the course evaluations feedback, right. So once you completed these 3, then you get a certificate, right. So in order for you to get 10 marks, you just need to complete the first one, right, the Introduction to Packet Tracer basic quiz. Okay, so what you're going to do next is you're going to follow all these steps. So all these steps is going to help you and guide you through how you can actually create a netacad account, and then how do you enroll yourself into this course that I have created. Okay, so first you have to go into this page, and then when you landed on this page, you will have to either register an account, or if previously you already have an account, right, you just need to log in, right. You just need to supply your email, and then it will automatically help you to enroll into the course. Okay, and then of course you need to check, if you are new, then you have to check your email, right. Make sure you also check the spam and junk folder, and then remember to provide accurate names when activating your account. Okay, so after you have activated your account, remember to go back to the netacad website to log in. Okay, and then you continue with profile registrations, and after that you just need to launch the course, and then you'll be landed on the home page of the course, right. So from there you'll be able to navigate the chapters. So in total there is 8 chapters. Okay, but you just need to complete the 4 chapters and 1 quiz to gain this 10% for DCNG. Okay, so those are indicated here, right. So this is chapter 1 and chapter 2, and then for the next sessions we're going to complete 3 and 4, right. So of course if you have done 1 and 2 earlier, you can advance, or you can proceed to 3 and 4 without need to wait for the next sessions. So let me walk you guys through the first step, right. So go to this self-enroll page. So once you have landed on this page, right, what you need to do is you can read through the descriptions, right. So basically this course is going to be open from 31st March until 30th July, right. So meaning that you still can complete this course after your final exam. Okay, so what you're going to do next is you have to key in your name here. So remember, you can put in your first name like this and your last name like this, right. So when you put it this way, then your certificate name, your name is going to appear in your certificate like this. Okay, so if you put your last name as your surname, particularly for Chinese, for example, if you register yourself in this way, right, then what happens is that your certificate is going to, your name in your certificate is going to appear like this, Ching An Ong, for example, right? So you may want to, put your first name first with your surname, followed by your given name, right? So that your name will be arranged in the correct order, right? So of course, next you can key in your email address, right? Then you can click submit. Okay, so once you have submitted, right, then it's going to ask you to check your email and click the get started link to access your account, right? So you do not need to do anything for now. You just need to go to your email, and then you will have to activate your account. So once you log in into your email account, right, you should be able to receive this email sent by Networking Academy, right? So get started with CISCO Academy. So if you didn't see any of this email, right, maybe you should go to your junk mail or your spam mail to find out if it is there, right? So usually it will be landed on this inbox. Okay, so what you're going to do next is you just need to open up your email, and then you see these buttons, and you're just basically going to click activate your account so that your account will be activated. Okay, so after that, it's going to redirect you to this create account registration form. So basically here you still can change your name, right? Your email is going to be fixed ready, so that will be your email. And then this one you can put your company names if you have any, and then here you can try to create your password, right? So basically I'm just going to quickly create a simple password. Okay, and then you have to key in the captcha, right? This one is going to be 562658, right? And then would you like to receive updates from Cisco promotions, products, and also services? It's up to you, right? So if you say yes, then it's going to send you those email, right? So because I already have one email attached to this newsletter, so I'm just going to put no for this demo account, right? So basically after that, you're going to click register. Okay, so now your registration is completed, and then you'll be automatically redirected to this one ID. Right. So what I would suggest is that please don't log in from here, because chances is that you may get errors. Right. So this is a very important step. So I will encourage you to go to this website, www.netacad.com. Right, so this is the official website, which is in step 5 in the instructions, right? Okay, so once you landed on this page, what you're going to do is you just click this login, right? And eventually you're going to land on the same page as well, right? That is better for you to do that, because it will prevent some errors from happening, right? So remember, once your account is created, remember to go to the netacad.com homepage and then log in from there, right? So here what we're going to do is you just need to key in your username or your email, right? So right, I'm going to key in my email and then your password. Okay. So once you have successfully logged in, then you'll be redirected to the PSP organizations, right? So it says we are accepting that you have joined us. So before we get started, the Cisco want to know more about you, right? So you can, fill in the informations, right? So you can just fill in your informations. Let's that. And your right, birthday, right? So you can key in your birthday. just going to simply create one. Okay, and lastly, you just click this create account. So after this stage, your account creation should be done already. Then you can click the launch course. So when you are landing on this page, right, you'll see that there is a few menu here, right, whereby you have the module or the chapters that you're going to go through. So basically, for the assessment, right, you just need to go through 4 chapters, right? So that will be enough already. So after you go through the 4 chapters, you will just need to complete one quiz, right, which is going to be conducted somewhere around next week, right? So make sure you familiarize with the netacads and also the packet tracer, right? So if you you can choose either you go to module, right? So here you have the first time in this course, so you can read through the informations, right? And then you can go to the next page, right? So these are some of the links that you can perhaps look through and explore. And then you can also need to download this packet tracer, right? So if you go to this page, then you're going to land on this packet tracer resources. Okay, so you have to download the packet tracer desktop, right? So because in this course it's going to mainly show you how to interact with packet tracer in desktop version, not the laptop, right? So please don't download the mobile versions, right? Because the video is not going to show on the mobile version UI, right? So you have to download the desktop versions, right? So you can just simply go and download 7.1.1. That will be good enough, right? So once you have downloaded, right, you don't need to install first. Maybe you can continue on with the chapter 1 material, right? So if you go to chapter 1 and then you can read chapter 1, that means you're going to launch the course. Okay, then it's going to redirect you to another platform. Okay, so here you can choose your background image, so any image will do, right? So it's up to your preference. Okay, and after that you're going to land on this chapter 1 introductions, right? So how do you navigate to other chapters? You can just click this chapter here on the top navigations here, right? So you can browse through what are the details that you can go through, right? So basically chapter 1 is going to give you some overview on this packet tracer, right? And then here you're going to the video is going to show you how you can download and install the packet tracer, and basically that is all about chapter 1. Okay, and then on chapter 2 it's going to show you the UI of this packet tracer, how the UI is going to look like, right? So you can look at the simulation mode, right? So there's a few videos, right? So bear in mind in chapter 2, right, you will have a few exercises that you need to complete, right? So that you will be familiarized with it, right? So there's no need to submit, but you just need to basically go through the lab exercise. So for example here you have this 2.1.1.2, right? So after you watch the video here, right, after you watch this video, then you can just proceed to the next subtopic, right? And then here you can download the instructions, right? Okay, so this is the lab instructions or the hands up, right? So you just need to follow along, and you have to download these files, right? The packet tracer file, right? So after you have installed your packet tracer, you can open this file with your packet tracer, right? So what you will be going to do next is you will be given this raw UI with all this label. So basically this lab just want you to deploy the correct router devices, right, into the respective area, right? So end result will look something like this. Okay, so for all this exercise, right, you do not need to submit, right? There's no need to submit for this lab exercise. Okay, so like I mentioned just now, you have this 2.1.1.2 followed by another one should be 2.1.1.4. so this one you also have additional exercises. Alright, so this is the instructions, and then you also have another one which is 2.1.1.5. Okay, so this one will be slightly more challenging because it involves more processes and more steps that you need to follow. Right, so this one will take a longer time for sure, but it's good for you to go through this and experience it. Right, so you're definitely not going to regret. Okay, so please do it. And after that, for chapter 3, right, basically it's going to be simpler. Right, so chapter 3 is going to show you some UI on simulation mode, like how you can actually inspect the packet that you transmit from one devices to another devices. Right, then you can see what is the information inside each of the packet. Right, and then for chapter 4, it's going to show you some physical view on when you deploy your topology. You can actually put some background on the topology to show like maybe your office layout, or maybe your household or your room layout, and so on. Right, so basically up to this stage, right, when you have done this, then you should be ready for the quiz. Alright, so again, this packet tracer basic quiz is going to worth 10%. Right, so it may take some time to load. Okay, so all of you are going to do this quiz all together on 1st June, right? So that will be on the workshop assessment, right? 10%. Okay, so basically that is all about this particular introduction to this netacad platform. So of course, if you have done the quiz, then what you can do is you can continue on chapter 5, chapter 6, 7 and 8 on your own pace. Right, so this one is optional, but I will highly encourage you to go through as well so that you learn more things. Right, so upon completions of these 2 quizzes, there is actually one more quiz after the chapter 8. Okay, so after you complete this basic quiz, and then also the chapter 8 quiz, and then you have to complete this end course feedback. Okay, so after you have completed this end course feedback, right, you'll be given a certificate. Right, so you can see your certificate will look something like this, pretty simple, but you have your name here, and then your institutions, and then the locations, and the date of completions. Right, so you can print out this one, or you can put into your LinkedIn or your Facebook to show that you have completed this introductions to packet tracer short courses. Right, okay, so basically that's all about this walkthrough. So hopefully you can successfully register your account in this netacad, and then you continue to watch all the videos and then do the lab exercises. Alright.